Let's talk about businesses. You can be just looking for businesses. I can start with just 150 down to $100, and these are the things. These are the one that I found, and with I choose one of them, and it's working out for me. So let me just start with number one. The most popular one in Nigeria is POS business. Do you know that you don't need 500,000 to start POS business? You know that $100 is like 130,000 naira. Why $150 is getting close to 200,000? So all you have to do if you have $150, if you have $100, is share the money into four, then take a quarter of the money. Use the quarter for the expenses, like a startup. If you want to do POS, like buying an umbrella, buying a plastic table, a plastic chair, a notebook, a pen. Get yourself a POS machine, and you are done. All you need to not be giving people more than 10,000 naira. Any money be um above 1,000, just tell the person you don't have enough cash. 1,000 be your gain. Like more, you make more. To have sense, don't trust people easily. Show you their receipts, because I don't know. Is it that who are into barbing? Let me tell you something about having a salon or anything that concerns hair. You don't need to have a shop, seriously, because everything is like this. And you don't need to have a shop. Like now, let me use myself for example. I'm a hairstylist, and when I started, I don't have a shop. All I have is my comb, my scissors, and hair cream. That is all that I have. But when you calm down and make somebody's hair, eh, that person will recommend you to another person, and that another person will recommend you to another person. That's how I save up and rate my shop. The thing there is, I'd not even spend up to 5K. I'm even talking about $100, but I'd not spend up to 5K. All you need is your scissors, your comb. If you go to the person's house, the person will now boil the water for you. That is if you are breading. You don't have to buy attachments. All you have to do is collect the money from the person, buy attachments. If the person have trust issue, tell the person you can buy your own attachment. You see, so you don't really need to have enough to start small business in Nigeria. Even barbing, just get your clipper. Start with children in your environment. Get a nice towel you can use to cover up their neck so that hair wouldn't be pouring on their body. And now for stay at home mom, this is another business you can start with just checking in money. And the good thing about this one is that you can do it either in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. Everybody knows this business, but some people know how to do it because of shame. They are shame. Okay, this is the business. Akara business. It is so underrated. Forget it. I know a woman who her children rent a shop for her. She say no. You see Akara business, that's what I want to do. Do you know her? She will buy one pint of beans. You don't even if you she buy one she started small, she buy one pint of beans, 2 liters of oil, onions, fresh pepper. She did not spend up to 5,000 the first time. But guess what? She's making it. There was a time she want me to help her out with something on her phone. When I see money, I'm like, is it this woman that have this kind of money? Akara is not a must that Akara business should be in the morning. You might decide to sell in the afternoon with bread, and you might decide to sell in the evening. And if you want to sell it in the evening, these are some things you could just add. You can add plantain, you can add potato. There is too much gain there. Just imagine if you buy a potato of 1,000 naira and you then slice it that way they used to slice it. Imagine the gain that will be there. So if you are just joining me, please like, subscribe. Thank you very much. And another one that you can start with literally nothing. Listen, we are talking about $100 to 150. I remember $100 is equivalent to 130,000 naira. Do you know that you can get a second-hand sewing machine for 120 to 150,000? Yes. So if you learn tailoring, you should consider it. Don't wait to have a big shop. Just get a sewing machine first. If you see a person who can sell for 150,000 for you, that's second hand, or 120, buy it, grab it, grab the opportunity. Start from home. Let me use my sister for example. When she's done learning work, she come back home. My mom insisted, you start something. She say, shop, you don't have money to rent. Make sure say, start first. Make a nice outfit for yourself. People will ask you who made it. Then tell them you're the one that made it. And my sister did it. Guess what? Right in our house, she have no rent shop. This girl already have two apprentices at that time. When she did not have any shop, she already have two apprentices. So you don't have to wait to rent a shop to start your fashion design business. You can use your family frontage, you can use veranda. All you need to do is get your sewing machine first. And another one you can start is snacks business. Snacks, it is so underrated. I tried it. I actually told you people that I started my hairdressing, that when I started, I was doing home service. All I will have was my Kumba. And let me tell you how I end up renting a shop through snacks. I started with water bag, 2 liter of oil, and other stuffs. Everything cost me like 20,000 as of 2023. Good. And then as I'm selling, I'm adding up the one I did not have. As I'm selling, I'm adding up, and I'm making a savings of 10,000 naira every week. That time, within 2 months, I saved enough to rent a shop. But the only thing there is stressful. You have to wake up early in the morning to supply to schools, to supply to shops, because most parents buy snacks for school runs. So you just have to wake up early to do it. So there are so many businesses you can do in Nigeria without having to break a bank, without having to spend the whole money in your account or go into debt. All you need is to be strategic. That's all you need. So I just want to share this morning because someone was telling me, what can I start with this? So tomorrow, there are so many other business you can start. Okay, there is still time, so I will list another one. You can also start okereka. Is it thrift? Don't you know that you can go to all those people that buy bells in big? You can tell them to share it for you. Like, um, if people were like five, they can share one bell for 5 people, and then you start selling from your streets. How about Nigerian midwear? Have you been to Aba? Do you see the wonders they are doing there? With 150,000 naira, with 200,000, you buy enough clothes. Most clothes in Aba sef, most of them are worth 3,000 cost price, which is approximately $2. So imagine if you have $100 and you go to Aba and you buy like 50, 50 of these clothes, and then you get yourself a big umbrella, and then you hang it and you started selling. You don't need to break a bank. You just need to be strategic, get a fine place where you can stay and start the business. That is it. So there are so many ways to make money in Nigeria. All you need is to comot shame for eye. Remove shame in your eye. Remove shame. Don't let people make you think that you are too big for this business. In as much as money is coming out, you are not too big for it. The only thing you are too big for is poverty. Yes. And I've experienced it and I don't want to experience it in the future. I don't want my children to experiencing it. Even right now I'm experiencing it, but I'm working very hard to remove myself from poverty. So it's not something we should be ashamed of. Hmm? So if you come across my video, just stay a bit, watch, like, subscribe. Oh, thank you very much. This is actually my first live, and some people are coming and going. I think the highest view I've got, I think two people we are watching at the same time. I was proud. Yeah, thank you all so much for engaging. To the people who stop by to watch, thank you. Please see you next time.